Alita Battle Angel on HBO. Why do cyborgs have these? Well, it's for the same reason the T's in the alphabet tend to go and purchase them. Okay? Hello, everyone. I am Mecha 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. And this type of stuff is what really gets me. Now, of course, the article writer here came out with this article today, even though this is the exact same argument we've been hearing for the past 2 years about Alita Battle Angel, and I'm sure people had a problem with it in the manga and the anime as well. Here's the thing. Anna Menta is a senior film reporter for Decider, writer of other things too. Her email is here. Now, AnnaMenta92@gmail.com. She is a she, her. Retweets like everything else mean nothing. Well, Anna, okay, clearly you are either a very body positive person or you're going through chemotherapy, and you know, and I'm very proud of your struggle and fully supportive, and hopefully you have a very nice recovery if you are going through that with your 3,000 followers on Twitter. To my, how many do I have? Seven. Where's my blue check mark? I don't get a blue check mark. I have, twice as many as you. But no, I guess because I didn't like Ghostbusters 2016 and I was insulted as a woman with that type of garbage. But no, Anna Menta decides that Alita doesn't get to choose her own body positive image and the way she sees herself on the inside. I don't even want to read the article. Now, here's the full disclosure on this one. I know that I personally am not going to be that into the Alita Battle Angel stuff because I'm not a big fan of the CGI fighting anime stuff. I am 1000% supportive of anybody who does enjoy this film, and I see nothing wrong with this film if this is your taste and everything that you want to watch in a movie. And if you really are into the action fight sequences and really into this sort of message of the coming of age sort of story and the girl struggling and overcoming, basically finding out that she's like a robot or whatever, this is the movie for you. The fact that we're still arguing this in this day and age is not very accepting of this person now, is it? Because Anna here can go on her little tirade and be upset with the fact that this character chooses their own body image. But this is the same type of person. As you see in the profile, you've got the she is and the hers, where if you use the wrong pronoun on this person, they would probably get you banned off. Or if you were not accepting of a very stunning and brave T person, for example, from the alphabet. And if you guys are unaware, we're just lifting Dave Chappelle's very amazing way of censoring the LGBs and the all that community. So that's why we just refer to them as alphabet people, because sometimes it helps the bots with the going from green to yellow. And if you guys know what that means, you're a fan of YouTube and have heard plenty of YouTubers talking about that. The fact that she is so upset at the fact that this character chose that body image. She saw herself as that, and when given the opportunity, that is how she decided to have the world see her. And that is no different than somebody going under a reassignment surgery, wanting themselves to look a certain way, because that's how they are on the inside. That's how they feel on the inside. So, Anna Menta, keep your little hateful prejudice out of my movies and keep your double standard out of this too. Now, I suppose I have to see what this woman has to say. At a critical moment in Alita Battle Angel, which airs on HBO tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, Alita the cyborg Battle Angel herself imagines herself a new body. And how does a super advanced cyborg with no memory of the past imagine her body? Well, with bigger and slimmer hips, of course, like you would do. As a woman who actually enjoys looking feminine and wants to be attractive, Anna, one of the things that we do when we want to be desired and want to be attractive to the opposite sex or the same sex doesn't matter, because we're not going against, I am the B in the alphabet. And I'm very much okay with whoever you want to have as your partner or not. You know, if you want to self-partner yourself, then you can go right ahead and do that. And you can take the doctor's new sonic screwdriver and do that too. It is the same thing as being not accepting of people based on how they feel on the inside. It is the exact same thing, only you're just using your own little hateful double standard for a click. And that is all. Now, director Robert Rodriguez and producer co-writer James Cameron, who adapted the film from Yukito Kishiro's Japanese manga with writer Alita, and I am not going to attempt that one, are hardly the first offenders here in The Robots Have Big. Well, you do know that this was written by a woman, right? Right? I'm pretty sure this was written by a woman. So we'll just do a live search. Oh no, that's the artist. But the writer here, yeah, the writer is a woman. The writer of this is a woman. The writer is a woman. The writer of this is a woman. The writer. Hey, guess what? Anna, the writer's a woman. Anna Menta, did you not know? Did you not realize that the writer of this is a woman? Writer's a woman, Anna. So guess what, sweetheart? You don't have any leg to stand on. You don't have any right to complain. Are hardly the first offenders here in The Robots Have Big. It is, however, more notable in Alita Battle Angel because there is a scene in which Alita, played by actor Rosa Salazar, literally grows larger before our eyes. And you got a problem with that? And you know, how many of the T guys that you would be out there defending and attacking me over because you assume I'm a way that I'm not, because that's what these people do. How many of those people would you be defending with the same double standard here, thinking that we have a problem with how they look? Because guess what? We really, really don't. People are allowed to live their lives the way they choose to without really being scrutinized, and they have the right to do so. We don't care. We let people go off and do their own thing. We do not write these little hit pieces against something that we don't have any understanding of. Now, the fact that this woman is butthurt and offended that a woman writer wrote this character to have larger based on the original Japanese manga that is of a completely different standard than what we have as an American society here, where, you know, they actually still view beauty and they can still appreciate something aesthetically just for that, and they can understand from an intellectual basis that this is how people choose to see themselves. And that is exactly what happened in this scene. I don't even have to see the movie to know that one, because I know enough about this movie. I did a lot of research before I decided not to watch it, just because I don't want to be personally watching a CGI movie with a lot of fight. That's not my personal taste. That's just me. But the fact that I will defend this tooth and nail for you guys, because this is ridiculous. This is just still that same stupid double standard that they like to throw in at us. A quick primer for the uninitiated. We're on Earth in the years 2563. A scientist named Dr. Dyson, Ito, played by Christoph Waltz, discovers a cyborg with a broken body but a working human brain. He puts her in a new body, names her after his dead daughter, and essentially adopts her. Alita, who has no memories of her past life, soon realizes she's not just a cyborg. She's a cool cyborg with super fighting abilities. Eventually, her newfound love of fighting gets her new body damaged, and so Waltz puts her in a new body. This new body transfigures itself based on how the person inside sees themselves, which is how we get Alita looking pretty much like she did before, but, you know, prettier, hotter. We'll just say hotter, more womanly, more like a grown woman and less like an androgynous child, basically, because that's what women want to do. This is why girls put cotton and Kleenex in their in their chest and stuff. This is why girls do that. This is why girls put on makeup. This is why girls go and raid their mom's closet and put on their high heels. And we want to grow up. We want to become womanly. We want to become desirable. How many girls are out there, they'll try on their mom's, tops and things and stuff the Kleenex inside because we want to play grown up. We want to play dress up. And that is a perfectly normal coming of age sort of thing, especially when her mindset is kind of this coming of age story, which we all know based on the synopsis. Even here, this woman is completely destroying her own argument. It's like, yes, it's up the character. The character wanted to do this. This is how the person inside sees themselves. She sees herself as this attractive, confident woman. What is your problem, Anna Menta? What is your problem? What in the actual crap is your problem, lady? What is your problem? What? The fact that you like Ghostbusters 2016 and you're just going to call us all a bunch of Islamophobes anyway, right? Right, Anna Menta? Is that what you're going to be doing? No. Just calm your tits down, lady. I'm tired of this crap. It's the adaptive technology of the berserker body. The shell is still reconfiguring to her subconscious image of herself, Waltz exclaims, watching her cup size expand. I've never seen anything like it. Looks like she's a little older than you thought, comments Waltz's assistant, played by Idara Victor. Listen, I'm not saying the entire movie is garbage, but this moment is objectively ridiculous. As the New York Times reviewer, this isn't even your opinion. This is somebody else's opinion. Manola Dargis. Well, who are you? Now I gotta Google search you. Who are you? Oh, another woman. You look like Annette Bening. That's who you look like. So you're this chick. Fine. Why does Rosa Salazar, who has a human brain, even have chesticles? Well, because they're a symbol of being womanly. They're a symbol of being feminine. They're a symbol of not being a little girl anymore. And normal women appreciate how they look and want to grow up and be attractive and sexy and everything else. It's just these today hateful women that like to body shame any woman more attractive than them. And they like to complain and call us all a bunch of Islamophobes when we say stuff like, why did they put Kelly Marie Tran in a potato sack? Or if we say, hey, why are they wearing literal hefty bags in Birds of Prey? They like to complain at us when we're like, hey, can these characters look a little prettier? Are they allowed to be as attractive as these women are and feel on the inside? Because Rosa Salazar is a very attractive woman. There's no reason to keep her looking like an androgynous 12-year-old, especially since that's something that was in the actual story. This is something in the manga from what I've been told by my anime expert friends. And the fact that this woman is upset and quoting somebody else's opinion instead of her own is just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I didn't even need to see the movie to know that this is a dumb take. It's a dumb take. Alita still has the mind of a human woman and probably wants to look like one. You think? Yes. 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 I have to admit that it's a good logical reason, but it fails to explain why she's decided to hang on to her giant, alarming bug eyes. So now you're shaming her eyes, and you're just nitpicking. You're like, oh, why does she have to have big blah, 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 blahs, but not eyes? Normal, sane people aren't going to be complaining about a character deciding that they want to look womanly, especially if that's how the character is designed. It is not a change. It is not a retcon. Also, I hate to break it to you, but most human women don't look like Barbie dolls. Well, she's not a human woman. She's trying to look as human and womanly as she can. All right? Maybe your problem with the movie is the fact that it's an android and not a person. Maybe you're just androidist. Maybe you're just syntheticist. Maybe that's your prejudice, lady. Alita plans to hide a secret weapon in her cleavage and best her enemy using the element of surprise. Yeah, like a smart, intelligent woman would, You use what you have. It's why I wear low-cut shirts on my channel. Come on, lady. Are you not too bright? Are you not? I mean, maybe if you were a little smarter, Anna Menta, you'd have a few more than 3,000 followers, sweetheart. But no, you're not really that bright, are you? Because you can't understand the basic concept of this. Alita plans to distract her enemies by flashing them like Phoebe did in that one episode of Friends. This has nothing to do with Friends. This probably predates Friends. I'm going to assume this probably predates Friends as far as the manga goes. Let me look it up. Let me look it up here. Okay, so it only took me one little quick Google search here to correct this woman, and yeah, it did predate Friends, because the manga here came out in Japan in 1990. So the fact that you're saying it stole something from Friends just shows you didn't even do any research on your article. And somebody like me who knows that they wouldn't even like the movie knows more about this. See, this is why people always say to me, oh, how you know you won't like the movie if you haven't seen it? Because I know my taste. I'm 40 years old. I know what my taste is. I know I'm not really a big fan of CGI or fight scenes. And I know I can skip this one and not really miss anything, because the fight sequences and the action stuff is going to just detract from my viewing experience personally. That's just my taste. Stop picking on this, lady. Please stop picking on this just because you're offended and you needed a click and a menta. You know, maybe do a little bit of research before you write a hit piece on something. And maybe if you did a little more research and were a little bit more accepting, you would understand that Alita wanting to have bigger chesticles is no different than a T person wanting to chop off their tallywhacker and install a hoo-ha, because they feel like that on the inside, and that's how they see themselves, and that's how they're going to be happier. So take your little precious hate take, and you can go self-partner yourself, Anna Menta. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!